Hello and welcome to Group 18's Management Information Systems Group project. We will be discussing our chosen company, as you can see on the screen, CEX. We will be giving a brief introduction, talking about CEX's business model, the strategic value of IT to the business, the data model in the form of an ER diagram, the database created with sample records, structured query language, and website interface suggestions. CEX is a second-hand chain specializing in technology, computers, and video games. It was founded in 1992 in England's capital city, London, by Paul Farrington and Robert Duane. CEX is an acronym for Complete Entertainment Exchange. Since 1992, its rapid growth has expanded overseas, with 470 stores worldwide. The multinational organization uses its dynamic website, WeBuy.com, as a key outlet, as well as the physical stores it has. In this section, I'm going to be talking about the strategic value of IT to CEX. This has four main components: the website, hardware, software, and network via servers. Technology platforms such as the internet are at the basis of how CEX operates. Their website enables visitors to buy, sell, and check the stock of products. Using e-commerce allows the company to reach an indefinite amount of consumers without limitation of time, space, and energy. Employees of the business do not need to be online when people are browsing the website, nor does the website use up physical space. This allows labour and building costs to be kept to a minimum, allowing CEX to spend it elsewhere to grow the company. The website displays product specifications and customer reviews. This can help an online shopper acknowledge certain information that may need to decide whether to purchase without having to go into shops and asking employees. This information is updated in real time to account for purchases made, both in-store and online, that could deplete the stock. This frees up times for workers, reduces opportunity costs, and labour productivity. Thus, CEX scores well in four indicators that measure the information quality of websites developed by Zhu and Kramer: product information, search capabilities, product review, and product update. Having a national boundary for the delivery service from orders online means clients can order from anywhere within the UK through ordering on their website, even if there isn't a local outlet, which results in a potential customer pool to expand greatly. This larger geographical range gives the company the ability to compete with bigger corporations, opening up previously untapped audiences, thereby securing new sources of revenue. A website also lets CEX send the product from a warehouse which has the item in stock, especially important if the customer would not have found the item at their local shop, allowing inventory management to be optimized and customer satisfaction maximized. Internet-based commercials offer a new sales channel to enhance customer interaction, improve company image, and promote new existing products. Previous studies show a positive relationship between the level of interactivity and customer loyalty. This customer retention can directly translate to a larger sales volume in future. A reputable brand helps to increase the perceived value that buyer places on their transaction, while virtual advertisement raises the likelihood of net surfers to come across CEX's online presence at a low cost. Hardware is one of the vital layers of the business, as software and information need a medium to be displayed and operated on, and many examples of this can be seen in CEX warehouses. No business that sells physical goods would be efficient without an EPOS, electronic point of sale, system in place. This covers everything from the barcode scanners that scan goods that are being bought and sold in CEX distribution warehouses to the computers and visual display units that show products and prices. EPOS also incorporates software and networking too, due to the need for stock levels to be constantly updated, enabling CEX employees to provide up-to-date information about the goods, which requires communication between the warehouse computers and the service operated essentially by the company's head office. Another role played by EPOS systems is the typical process carried out by a sales till. The computer can promptly add up the prices to show the total in the online basket to be paid. On top of this, an invoice can be issued by an email in a matter of seconds. The main alternative to this whole system would be manual entry by a worker, which has glaring disadvantages in comparison. A firm at the size of CEX will need a server to increase efficiency, capacity, and security. Servers consolidate business data by allowing the company to organize and manage it centrally. CEX uses an application server instead of a network-attached storage (NAS) server. The basic features of shared access to files and folders, automated client backup, as well as other network resources such as printers offered by NAS servers do not fulfill the necessary requirements that a business with a considerable amount of customers will need. Despite being more expensive and needing specialist knowledge to operate, an application server permits the running of large, memory-intensive applications. It could even be run in its multi-user mode. This is especially useful to CEX as price management programs can be run in order to keep track of price of products in real time and manage it across all devices in one go. This will allow warehouse workers to give an accurate offer when customers send their goods through the post to sell and when customers buy goods online, as it is essential that the buying price and selling price for each product is kept consistent in order to maximize fairness and minimize disputes. Data models are the first step towards building a database. A possible data model to show the behind-the-scenes function of CEX's website could be an entity relationship diagram, ER diagram, which sets out the relationship of entities stored in a database. This is the most popular conceptual map design tool. The following relationships are set upon CEX's business rules, which define aspects of the business, including the way it behaves and how the company trades. Review to customer. Multiple optional to single compulsory entity relationship. Reviews have to be left by one customer only. However, a customer can write any amount of reviews. Customer to search. Single compulsory to multiple optional entity relationship. Search to category. Single compulsory to multiple optional entity relationship. A search can end up with several different categories being shown on the results page, although categories will only show after a search has been made. It is worth noting that the search entity has a place within the ER diagram because it splits up potential many-to-many relationship between customer to category. This entity is otherwise known as an auxiliary entity. Category to product. Single compulsory to multiple compulsory entity relationship. Product to order. Multiple compulsory to single optional entity relationship. Order to account. Multiple optional to single optional entity relationship. Account to payment. Single compulsory to multiple optional entity relationship. Payment to invoice. Single compulsory to single compulsory entity relationship. Invoice to employee. Multiple optional to single optional entity relationship. Employee to customer. Single compulsory to multiple optional entity relationship. An employee can send goods to many customers. Conversely, a customer may receive the items from one employee. It should be noted that throughout the completion of the database, three different concepts were active. Firstly, referential integrity. This concept ensures that table relationships throughout the database must be kept consistent. For example, customer ID in one table will not work if it's called ID in another table. Referential integrity will not allow this inconsistency to occur. Secondly, cascading related fields. This concept was applied in the database so that any changes to primary tables, such as adding a customer or changing a customer's ID, automatically changes accordingly to all other areas of the database without any warning. This is useful as it keeps the relationships within the database intact. Thirdly, normalization. This concept was simply used to avoid any duplications within the database. Normalization organizes data in order to reduce data redundancy and also improve data integrity. Instead, the database can derive data from other tables. Normalization, as a result, avoids using too much space and also quickens the process of updates. This shows how the details about the condition of the products are stored by CEX in the database. It includes mint, good, and poor conditions, with a unique identity for each, acting as the primary key. This is the SQL coding language we use to retrieve from the CEX database any Nokia phone between the price £60 to £100. We have two main website suggestions. One is a live chat support. Main reasons for this is a better customer service, because you can help more customers out with queries simultaneously. Also, you can get instant feedback from customers. Second recommendation is a product recommendation page, such as their rivals Amazon have. Three reasons for this is because of conversion sales, where website browsers can be turned into buyers through displaying items which best fit the customer's interests.